It's Tom Brady Sr., of course, Tom Brady's dad. And first of all, as you watch this game, it was obviously a defensive battle. How did the Patriots get it done from your perspective?
It was a defensive battle, and it came down obviously to the fourth quarter. And when we get into the fourth quarter, this is kind of routine. As painful as it is to my heart and my cardiologist, every one of these darn games comes to the fourth quarter, and typically more often than not we get it done. So it was just a battle, and that's the way it goes in the Super Bowl.
As one who has watched probably every snap that Tom Brady has ever taken, what was your assessment of what they were doing defensively last night that gave your son and his offense so much trouble, and what adjustments did you see them make in the fourth quarter?
Well, Phillips is a fabulous defensive coordinator. He's been successful everywhere. It's not too hard to dissect what the Patriots can do and can't do. We haven't had a deep threat since we lost Josh Gordon in the middle of the season. So all he did was stick 11 guys within about 10 yards of the line of scrimmage, and then we're trying to fit passes into windows that are about the size of 6 inches by 6 inches. That being said, and they have such a great pass rush. I mean, the Rams are just terrific. They made a big deal before the game about everybody on the defensive line being basically all-stars, and just the back end is great too. So we knew we were going to have trouble. What we did do is we just pounded the ball at them, and after the first half, we'd run 44 plays. And typically with the Super Bowl, especially with teams that hadn't been there before, they run out of gas late, and we were able to gut them at the end with a couple of long drives. The last 2 drives of the game, we just took it over, and we've been there before. Unfortunately, we were able to pull it off again.
Mr. Brady, we saw that image of your granddaughter Vivian with your son. What was the celebration like for your family last night?
To be honest with you, right after the game, Vivi went to bed, and all the kids hit the sack. I mean, it's 11 o'clock here, and there's a lot of kids that are tired. But with the whole family, other than with the kids, we just had a glorious time. It was really nice, really nice.
What conversation did you get a chance to have with Tom after it was over? What were his thoughts that he shared with you?
Greeny, there isn't a lot of intimate conversation at the end of the game. We were just elated that we're just proud of him to be able to stick in there and perform at the end when it counts. And it's nothing heavy. It's just what any mom and dad would say to their son, that this is such a blessing in our lives. It's just we've had an abundance of blessings, and topping it off with a 6th Super Bowl is almost incomprehensible. And
yeah, you are actually the only mom and dad ever to have a son to win 6 Super Bowls, so it is sort of uncharted territory.
We're pretty joyful.
You told us last week that when these games get close, you lose a bunch of hair. How much hair did last night cost you?
I don't think I have any more. It's all done. I no longer need a barber.
And then a final thought. You talked last week about playing a lot of golf with Tom when he was young. Told some great stories that actually got a lot of attention, and we so appreciated that. So when is the next round set for? When will you and he get a chance to go out, play some golf, and talk about all the things that happened this year?
I don't know. I hope it's very soon. He's off to Disney World with Julian today, and then he's back to Boston, and he's sneaking away for a while with his family, and then I think we'll catch him up in about 2 to 3 weeks, hopefully, and if we're really lucky.
Yeah, what Greeny actually really meant to ask was, can he join you for that round of golf?
If you're looking for a 4th, I'm available. And even a caddy, I suppose I can make myself available if you need it.
You are. How much do you charge?
How much do you have?
I spent a lot on liquor last night, Greeny. I don't think I have too much left.
Hey, you know what? We had such a good time with you last week, and we so appreciate this. I think a lot of our audience did as well. Thank you. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to your family. Safe travels home, and we'll talk again soon. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Greeny. Thanks, Laura. Take care.